It finally arrived, you guys. I thought I got lost, but it has finally made it here. So let's dive into the SheGlam and Care Bears collection. So to start with, this is adorable. My 80s heart is just bursting with joy over this one. So I cannot wait to show you guys this because it is fantastic. So when you open the box, this is what it looks like. So we have the highlighter puff here, the eyeshadow palette, one of the blushes, and then two of the liquid liners. And then you take off that thing, and you have the lip pouch, a mirror, and then two blushes, and then this is the other liquid liner here. So first off, let me go into this mirror because this is adorable, like absolutely adorable. Now, is this really usable? No, this is something that you could take off. I don't know if you guys can see right there, and you can use this. This is actually a decent sized mirror underneath the Care Bear aesthetic, but you guys, it's so fuzzy. Like, this is so fuzzy, and the ears are movable. Oh my gosh, this is so cute. So since I'm down here at the bottom, let me go ahead and take out these two blushes and this liner here. These are two of the blushes here, and let me just show you this up close because these ears are actually like, they can stand out. It's fuzzy on the front and the back. And then this one here is the bright pink shade that is so popular right now. Not exactly my favorite shade of blush, but it is the bright pink one. And then this one is the orange one. And again, oh my gosh, this packaging, you guys. And this blush here, it's a gorgeous blush, more for the summertime, I would say, for me personally, but still pretty. And then this liner here that's on the bottom, I'm gonna go over with the other liners. And then we have the lip products. And the lip products come in this pouch that has this cute little heart here, and it's got this kind of keychain-esque thing if you guys wanted to put it on a keychain or put it in your purse so you don't lose your lip products in your purse. This is actually really cute for that. And again, it's so fuzzy, so fuzzy. And inside we have the three lip products here. And if I'm not mistaken, there are two liquid lips and a lip gloss. So there are those. The other blush here is going to be this one, and this is probably the most wearable one, I would say, if you're not into the bright pink blush, because this is that nice mauve-y blush here. So altogether, they have a blush for everybody. If you don't want to get this collection, they do have a blush color for everybody. And again, this is probably my favorite one right here. I just love this color. We do have the highlighter puff here, which I will show you guys at the end. It's very fun, but I will say the glitters, I took it out yesterday and I put it on my daughter and just kind of pounced it on her hand. The glitters do come off very easily. This is not something that's going to stick to your skin unless you put a lotion on first. So this is a cute product, however, maybe just a hair bit impractical. Then we have the three liquid liners here, and we have a purple, a green, and a white liquid liner. And you guys, they're fuzzy. These are fuzzy liners. And I will say they did a very good job choosing the colors for it. This green is a very interesting shade that I don't think you would have in your collection because it's not exactly a bright green that most green liquid liners are. So I think these are really, really cute. And then last but not least in this collection, you do get the eyeshadow palette here, which is absolutely adorable. Let me take that off. Absolutely adorable. I love the shades. You do get two marbly shades down there. I can't talk today, guys, sorry. But you do get two marbly shades down there, and then this one right here kind of goes from a light to a little bit of a deeper shade right there. But a gorgeous, bright, fun color for the Care Bears collection. I do absolutely think this is a good representation of Care Bears, we'll say that. So that is what you get if you buy the collection, and I will have the information on it listed on the screen because I don't remember how much it costs at this moment in time. But let's go ahead and get started with this eyeshadow palette. Now, I did want to say real quick, I saw a lot of comments on Trendmood about how impractical it is to have this and how dirty like the fur-esque lining on this would get. I do have, because SheGlam is not the first one that did this, Makeup Revolution did this palette last year, and it also has the fur on it. And while the fur does tend to like clump up over time, this palette that I've had and I've used quite a bit has it has stayed very clean. It's not gotten dirty, and it's just something that you have to be a little bit careful about. I am careful with this palette, but you can keep it clean. It's just going to clump up over time with the oils from your skin, obviously. But I did want to touch on that because I saw a lot of people commenting on the fur, which I think is really, really cute. And I don't think it's going to get dirty. I mean, maybe the white liner would get dirty, but these in and of themselves, you shouldn't have a problem with if you're careful. Now, let's go ahead and dive into this eyeshadow palette. Now for this eyeshadow palette here, a lot of people are probably gonna look at this and think it is a colorful palette, and it is definitely a colorful palette. However, you could do a neutral look with this. And as I just got off of my 31 days of color challenge, I do think I'm going to try to do a more neutral look with this. So I'm gonna start out with this shade right here called Full of Cheer. And I don't know if you guys can see, let me see how close I can get, but they actually do have little face embossings on this. So that's really cute, but I'm gonna take this shade right here called Full of Cheer and just kind of put it all over my eyelid for this moment in time while I'm deciding what I wanna do. Of course I'm gonna use this mirror. It's too small to really, actually not really. If you hold it a decent way away from your face, it's not too small. Now I will say if you're used to SheGlam eyeshadows, this does not have as much kick up as their palettes usually do, so that's nice. This is actually a really pretty pink shade, and for being as light as it is, it definitely, like, you get that shade. You really do. Okay, I will say for as small as this mirror is, I do have, if you have the Wet n Wild, like, what is it, the Cheshire Cat mirror, this is about the same size as that, and I use that a lot. This is the perfect size to kind of like just look at one eye while you're doing it. You're not gonna see both eyes to compare, but you can look at it like one eye at a time. So I actually think I will probably get good use out of this. But let's go ahead and move into this pink shade right here, and it is called Belly Badge. Oh, that is so cute. And I don't know if you can see the difference between those two shades, but you can definitely tell in person that the first one was peach and this one was pink, so that's nice. I haven't swatched this yet, so I don't know if they are going to show up differently in swatches, but on the eye, you can actually see the difference between those two shades, which is very nice. All right, let's go ahead and take the deepest shade in the palette, this brown here called Tender Heart, and we are gonna use that to kind of deepen up the outer corner of this. I will say this doesn't seem very pigmented to start with, but I am using a fluffy brush for this one because I thought it was gonna be a tad bit more pigmented. So that is probably the brush I am using, and this is kind of the shade I wanted it to be. I didn't want it to be as pigmented in the pan, but if you're someone who wants more pigmented shade, make sure you're not using a fluffy brush. All right, let's go into some of these shimmers. Again, not having swatched this, let me see what we got. Lovable Grump is definitely an interesting one. It's almost just got no pigment, it's just like wet. That would make a really pretty highlighter. All right, we have Shine On, Peace, Love, and Hugs. Those are very interesting. There's not a lot of back pigment to them. And these are the three I did. I did that one, and that one. All right, well, let's go ahead and let's take Peace, Love, and Hugs. Now, I did put pink on my eyelid to start with, so it's probably gonna come across more pink, but just so you know in the swatches, it's definitely showing that there's not a lot of back pigment to it. And I'm not spraying my brush with this. Normally, I would do this, ooh. See, on the brush, it looks like it has more pigment. Maybe it's just swatched really weird. Definitely the lightest wash of sparkle there. I am going to try it again with my setting spray, just spraying the brush and seeing if I can get it to be a little bit more than that. I actually like that. I think it's really pretty with that light wash of sparkle, but for you guys who want a little bit more shine, shimmer, metallic look, let me see if I can build it up. That built up quite nicely. I mean, it's still not the metallic look if you got the Cosmic Come Up palette. These are definitely a softer shimmer than that palette, but that doesn't mean it's not pretty, because it's pretty. I really like that eye look. I'm gonna go ahead and leave the eye look there, and let me go ahead and throw on my foundation and my bronzer, and I will be back so we can play with some blushes. Okay, I've got my base makeup done. If you want to know what I'm wearing on my face, I'll have it listed down below because you are not here for that. You are here for Care Bears. So let's get on to the blushes. Now, I will be honest with you guys, this is the one that I really want to use because it just screams my type of blush. However, I think I'm going to use the pink blush for today, and it should go really good with my eyeshadow, but let's see what we got. I know it's super pigmented, so I'm going to, wow, go in on my brush and then tap off a little. Jeez, tap off a little and just go for it. Could almost do both sides of my face with that amount of product. Okay. I kind of like that pink blush though. I've never bought that. I've never jumped on this trend of this like bright pink blush, but I kind of like that. All right, so for the lip products, I didn't notice before, but in this bag, it actually has like little holders for your lip products so they don't bang together. That's really cool. So definitely gonna use that in my purse. But for the lip products, down here at the bottom, we have Perfect Harmony. The next one is going to be Love a Lot. And then the lip gloss is Get Your Shine On, which is this one right here. Now over here, I did a swatch. If you have the Harry Potter collection, this is the Polyjuice Potion gloss there. So those two are basically identical, just to let you guys know for that one. But for today, I think I'm going to be using the one in the shade Perfect Harmony. And let me grab just a nude lip liner. This is more pink, but I'm just gonna use this one. It is my Ulta Beauty lip liner in the shade Eternity. This is definitely a little bit brighter than I would normally go for with this look, but that's okay. I actually kind of have been enjoying a bright lipstick, so that's very nice, and it does dry down. If you have the Live to Roam, where are they? These. The Live to Roam liquid lipsticks from SheGlam. This formula is very similar to that one. It does dry down matte and there is no shine to it. There is just a little bit on my hand where it hasn't dried down completely, so when it does dry down, it will be transfer proof. But as it's very cold here today, I am gonna go ahead and throw this gloss on top. I don't need my lips to get any more chapped. It did come off a little bit on this, so a quick tip to keep your lip gloss clear is just to wipe your lip gloss wand off on a paper towel or something before you stick it back in the tube. That way it will stay clear for you. So just a little tip from me to you. But besides getting all over my teeth, this is very bright, definitely more in your face than I would normally go for with this kind of look, but I definitely like the lip combination. Now I do have a makeup wipe here. These are just cheap Dollar Tree makeup wipes, and I'm trying to get these liquid lipsticks off the back of my hand just to let you know they're on there and they're not going anywhere. Moving on to the eyeliners. You guys, I am not a liquid liner person. I do a black liquid liner occasionally along the top, but I don't in general use liquid liners on a daily basis. So take this next part with a grain of salt because I do want to show you these, but I'm not like the person you want to go to for a liquid liner. So this is the purple one here, and it does look like it is a felt tip liner. But that is the purple liquid liner. And then this one is going to be the green. And this one here is the white. So I'm trying to decide, should I try these or just give them to my daughter? Because I don't know. I know she'd like the green and white, so maybe I will try to do the purple one off camera and see if I can do this. So just line my upper lashes, and then I will be back after I finish off my eyes and we can discuss the Care Bears collection. All right, you guys, this is the look that I came up with this collection. I have to say it looks very fresh, very like spring, been outside in the cooler weather, and you know, the spring weather that's not too hot, not too cold. It's just the perfect weather, and that's kind of the feel I'm getting with this look. But real quick, the liquid liner that I used, I did use the purple one. I tried to get a close-up of it. I don't know if I did or not. I did like this felt tip liner. I will say it was very easy to put on. Maybe I just need to try felt tip liners instead of like other ones. However, when I did this eye, it came out very dark purple, like the dark purple that you'll see here. On this eye, and I did shake it, but on this eye, I had to go over it twice to get that dark purple. Now, I don't know if that is a normal thing with felt tip liners. Again, I'm not an eyeliner aficionado. I do not know about them, but that was my experience with this. So if that is normal, that is normal. I just wanted to let you know. So let's do a real quick rundown. I do love this blush. I think it's absolutely gorgeous, very pigmented, you guys. Be very careful when using this blush. In fact, be very careful when using any of them because I have swatched them and they are super pigmented. Go in with a light hand. The eyeshadow palette I really liked. I got a very nice pink, almost natural, neutral look going on that kind of just is, it reminds me of Care Bears. I don't know why, but it just reminds me of Care Bears. I didn't use any of the fun and bright colors. That is just because I'm kind of on a neutral phase right now after my 31 days of color, but I can't wait to try that blue right there. It looks gorgeous. I haven't swatched this yet. I'm gonna swatch it after I get done filming, so I'm hoping that swatches like that color. The lip products. Okay, so real quick on these lip products, is this all of, oh, here it is. This lip product that I had on my lips while I was trying to line my eyes, it did start to bunch on the inside of like my lip line and start getting on my teeth. So when you use these, make sure you put a very thin amount on your lips, because if you try to like build it up as you guys saw me do when I was trying it on, it is going to start bunching as it dries, which is not attractive, and it's going to get on your teeth. This I absolutely love. I did, when I started getting the bunching, I did use a paper towel and kind of blot my lips, and that took care of the bunching. So I obviously just put on too much liquid lipstick, which is fine. So, oh, real quick, I wanted to show you guys the puff. So this is the puff, and you guys probably aren't going to see the sparkles in on it, but what it is, and I'm just going to do it right here, is, do you guys see the sparkles? And there are like sparkles floating in the air from this. So it is definitely something that, like, it gives sparkles, it gives glitter. It gives glitter. As my husband told me when I like pounced it on him, he was like, great, now I look like I went to a strip club because of like the glitter that just comes off. It's not on there. It literally, you can wipe it off onto your hand. It's not something that's gonna stay unless you use some sort of lotion base, something to get it to stick to your skin. That is all for this Care Bear collection. Let me know what you guys picked up. Did you guys pick up anything? What do you guys think of it? I think it's right on point for the Care Bears, like the older Care Bears, not the new ones with the cartoons, where the Care Bears don't look like this. Like, have you seen the way that they kind of make them look, I don't know, fake? Not that Care Bears ever look real, but I can't describe it, but I think these are right on point with the older version of the Care Bears, not the newer version of the Care Bears. So that is all I have for you guys today. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, go ahead and give it a thumbs up, and I will see you Monday for another video. Bye!